You have to chant, come here. You have to chant and know that very chant. So this way you will find a very pleasant energy in your heart and mind, which will want you to do bead after bead, bead after bead. And this pleasant taste is nothing but the taste of devotion service. It is given by the Nama Prabhu to the chanter. Because we don't do concurrent chanting, come hearing, that is why we feel sleepy. So now you see this picture that I have made. The Lord's mercy is descending. Namavatara's mercy is descending like rain, rain of mercy. Isolated chanting and isolated hearing is like keeping your vessel upside down. You cannot collect the water. So you won't feel that energy at all. You don't feel that pleasantness at all. Concurrent chanting come hearing is like keeping the vessel up, right side up. And it gives us that empowerment, that satisfaction of having attentively chanted and offered the service to the Lord. You have the head bead on the left side. You start with bead 1. Micro chesta. That means for one bead there's a small effort being put for chanting and linked hearing. That means you have to put doing effort for chanting and knowing effort for hearing that same chant. Chesta is required. Then in between is a tasking chesta. It is there we have a goal of finishing 108. Chanting on each bead is an unit action. Connecting action to next action and continuing it, that is called tasking to reach the goal. And this is a sequence of training for the mind, that you have to chant and hear in a linked manner. When chanting and knowing that very chant happens on the same sound, there is this release of transcendental energy, which makes it very pleasant to chant and hear each bead. Every time the knowing attention goes away for thinking, to pull it each time and bring it is not the way to do japa. It is very strenuous. So the solution is, first thing is you should lock your attention on the very sound. After allowing it to go to some thinking, if you bring it, again it will go, it becomes very tiring. So to lock the attention as a knowing of the very sound is the sure solution for holding the attention. Those who do this chanting, come hearing, you'll be surprised that their concentration increases 100 times. How to lock attention is by a linking direction from the background. Because now you don't have that linking direction from the background trained. Therefore, from outside you keep a printout. Or just before chanting, you load that in your background mind. And as per that direction, you should. If the background mind is not directing, you cannot lock it. Krishna does not want auto chanting. Krishna wants chanting from your heart. Krishna wants devotion. Krishna wants conscious attention. Even a tape recorder can do auto chanting. Automatic chanting. So Krishna does not want that kind of thing, automatic. He wants you and your attention during japa. Suppose I have fixed two pieces together with a screw and a nut in the other end. It's tightened. Now if I had to remove, I need both screwdriver on this side and spanner on the other side. Combined, I can loosen it. So there is a place where both are required. So in the same way, japa requires both doing effort and knowing effort simultaneously applied on each sound. We should understand that it is a linked up activity, chanting and knowing that chanting. Doing effort to chant, knowing effort to do. So they, when done together, there is no mental fatigue, there is no self-control required. Otherwise, continuously self-control to bring the attention back becomes such a big drain of mental energy. It is supposed to be very pleasing japa, not tiring, making you sleepy. See,